Hello, and in today's 5-Minute Friday we're going to discuss how to make your clients happy by going from this to this in just a few easy steps. Grass is rarely perfect, and replacing brown grass with green grass has been something photographers have been doing for a long time. But what if I were to tell you it's just as easy to do this in video? I'm going to be using Davinci Resolve, which is absolutely, in my opinion, the best video editing software out there, especially given that the free version covers just about everything you need to do. I'm going to quickly walk you through going from this brown grass to this nice green grass. Start by going to the color tab, which is down here on the bottom. If you're not there, if you're on something else like the timeline, just click over to that. And make sure that your nodes are showing. If you don't see nodes, click on this button up here. I'm going to add a quick LUT to this because it was shot in D-Log. I'm going to go to my favorites, D-Log, and that gives it a nice green color to begin with. So this is before and after. But as you can see, we have all this brown grass. So what are we going to do about that? We're going to add a node, which you can do by right-clicking here and saying Add Node, and I'm going to start by adding a serial node. So serial node just follows on from the previous one. Once we have a node, now what we need to do is to turn some of this brown grass green. So I'm going to do that by coming to this section here, which is the curves. We're going to click on curves, and then there's actually a number of different curves, and the one that we want is this second one here. It's called hue versus hue. And then this is where the magic happens. Once you've selected hue versus hue, you can click with this little dropper icon on the screen to select the color and the luminosity of whatever you click on. So if I want to look at this brown grass here, I can click on that, just a left click, and you'll see you get these dots here. And the dots show you the range and the center point for that. And to turn this brown grass green, all I need to do is click this center point here and just drag it down, and you'll see that grass starts getting greener. But it's only in a certain color range and certain luminosity. So what we now need to do is to add some additional nodes. Now a lot of people add serial nodes, but I'm actually going to add a parallel node, because what we don't want is for each of the adjustments that we just made to be fed into the next adjustment. So by doing a parallel node, everything's going to flow from this node here to the next node. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to say add node as before, but now we're going to say add parallel. And now what you'll see is you have two nodes. You have this first one here and a second one, and now we can make another adjustment exactly the same way. We have no selection currently, so I'm going to pick some of this grass over here, this brown grass, click on that. We get our dots. I'm going to drag that one down. We're going to turn some of that green. And we keep doing that, right? So you go add node, add another parallel node, and then pick some other piece of brown grass that wasn't quite picked up in the first one. So maybe click on that, make sure we've got the node selected. I don't know, click somewhere around here. We get our dots again, and we drag that down and make that green. And you keep doing that until all of the grass has been turned green. So I've now jumped ahead and I've created several nodes, and we've got this nice green grass. But we have a problem. The more sharp-eyed people amongst you will have noticed that up here, this playground, which had a nice brown color as the ground, has also been turned green. That's because what we've done is we've based the selection for our color grading based on color, and somewhere along the line this area up here was the same color or close enough to what we changed down here. So we're going to have to fix that, and we're going to fix that by putting a simple mask on top of it. So we're going to pick the first one, we're going to come over here, different one now, so this is where the masks are. We're going to pick a mask, we're just going to drag this over the area that we're worried about, and you'll see that this is still green up here, but that's because this mask is only being applied to this node up here. So the way we can do this now is if we come down, click on these three dots, and you can go copy window, and then we can click on each of these other ones and go paste window, and we'll do that for each of the ones that we're worried about. And now what you'll see is that our playground is back to the color that it should be, but the grass is still green. Now if there's a lot of movement, you will need to track this and move the mask around. That is not covered in this video, but this is a quick and easy way to color brown grass green and make your clients very happy. I hope you found that useful. As always, send me any questions and like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.